the most maximally situated mathematical object that would be coherent. That's my claim, right? Yes, right? So then, but look what we have on the other side. We have this object that falls behind a mathematical barrier when it consumes all of the self-reference for itself, right? So then there's one for the university, the infinite scenario. So then, kings, queens, authoritarianism, all those things are trying to move in the direction of a single mind controlling everything. Even the concept of like God is that, and in the wrong ways is that, right? Okay? And so then the infinite set. So what's the move from human history is towards respecting the process that allows for infinite number of self-references. And that's democracy. Yeah, so that's how we can go from math to democracy. Yeah, it's a case of like an infinite arena with an infinite number of agents versus one agent in one arena. No matter how maximized it is, which scenario would get us further down the computational road. And this other one does. There's things you can't do over here that you can do here. And so it's a computationally superior route to go for democracy. Yeah. No, big claim. Yeah, trying to fix the entire Western tradition against like a whole science and mind and math, right? Well, here's your mathematical proof of why we move this direction. Because we're trying to increase our self-reference, and so do we want to keep collapsing it backwards, which is actually the problem. Like, I go off by myself up to the mountains, that's not as good as when I come down to the village and help everybody out, right? And it's been that scenario for 10,000 years, and the question is, how do like even humans step out of our own self-referential bubble, you know? So, yeah. Yep. Oh no, it's intense fun.
Yeah, like
Yeah. I'm gonna be prouder of myself now. Yeah. Set out with this, all this type of shit, and here I am with the answer, or an answer. Yeah, so hopefully civil rights gets its new pair of shoes, that's what I'm calling it. The self-reference is civil rights new pair of shoes. And so civil rights would be like, this is what we were talking about. The reason why we have the Constitution, correct? We had civil rights, right? That was in the 1800s, right? After that, but then why do we have the civil rights movement? Was to reassert that America was about everybody's self-reference, not just certain people.
If you were looking to recite a poem and you haven't added your name to the list, you can get with me back here and I'll add you to it.
Clean as it is. It's not for your race, it's for everybody's self-reference.
Like this, gotta be something for me to write this.
And then now what's the liberal tradition, right? I spent the last 6 months trying to figure out how to say what is liberal. Universal emancipation of and then from what? From all that right-wing bullshit. You in war, when you're fighting together trying to do shit. It's that. So you guys are wrong because we were the ones trying to move away from that. You guys haven't offered anything else about it. So it's only liberal. There is no other alternative. Yes, and then you guys are arguing for universal emancipation for us, but we're just plugging it up along.
My name?
Yeah,
Dom. Dom. Busy. Busy. Nice to meet you, bro. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. So yeah, so hopefully we're next year's gonna be interesting.
It's important we communicate, tune the fate of this unit to the right pitch. I never call it my pitch, even my boo. There's so much in the name, there's so much more in you. You understand the union of woman and man. The sex at the table.
It's good enough where I know if I do it the way I do it, then there shouldn't be any other reason other than us for us to
Any of the bolded ones, yes, sir.
Any of the what?
Any of the ones that's bolded, like, locked in spot.
Is it what?
Guaranteed spot.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a crazy ass journey, but hey, here we are.
Can it be anything worth having you work at annually? Granted, we known each other for some time. It don't take a whole day to recognize sunshine.
Yeah, I worked so hard to be able to say that. The universal emancipation of the individual. Fuck. I went all the way back to the first time it was mentioned, right? And then listen to every lecture I could possibly get my hands on for like the first 6 months of this year.
Second, it's kind of fresh. You listen to more than hip hop, and I can catch you in the mix. You need a thrift shop. Plus, you shit popping inside too. Thinking you fresh, just in me, such a rhyme to at times when I'm lost, I'm trying to find you. You know that you're in space when it's time to. My heart's dictionary defines you. It's love and happiness. Truthfully, it's hard to practice happiness. The time we depend on love was real good. Had to be for me to rise and it still feel good. I know the sex ain't gonna keep you, but that's my ego. It's how I must treat you. It's my reflection, the light, I'ma lead you.
Or do we really want to just go and pose on each other's worlds and these crazy
Yo, I tell you the rest when I see you, please.
Oh no, I'm saying not that one.
Oh, okay.
I just want to see something. This camera keeps disconnecting from my phone, and I don't know why.
You know that's not an iPhone though.
Yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
wait, she don't got no Digi app, so it don't even matter. I don't know why it's not staying connected. Like it be like this, and then it'll say disconnected. Why is it disconnected? Yeah, I was putting it on the tripod, but then I held it without putting it on the tripod, and it disconnected. So I'm like, okay. I don't know. I'm like, damn.
That's what it's supposed to look like right here, or something supposed to pop up on there?
It's supposed to look like this. It's like you're using a phone. So then I would be able to put it up there because this is too small. Does this
pop out?
Nope, I checked that too. It's in there.
Does it come out there or no?
Yeah.
Might be a little old school.
Look, you see? But you know what? I don't take it out either. I leave it right there.
Like it's you know, like in a way, right? But I don't think that much fun. Right? I think it still gets more interesting because you need to learn how to live with this abundance.
Alright, I'm gonna get up there in a little minute. I was trying to.
I get that out.
Yeah.
Like, but it's something like that. You know, like even I would provide a structure that I would not be able to provide myself, but what I would have to provide myself if I wanted anything simple. So it's like insane how much structure is there without me doing too much or doing without Dama wouldn't do what I have a lot of. You know, I mean, it's interesting what community and what structure really means. So there's always that. I know it's soul sucking at some level, but it's. No individual character. It's not like we're doing it for the special needs. Yeah. We're doing it for the self, whatever that fucking means. And it's most abstract level, right? And so, like, the failure to express how much the worker class moved America forward and got us like a lot of like a 40-hour work week plus the 2-day weekend is a violent conflict in this country. They can die. Like there's these like one of the big events, there was these miners in West Virginia and they sent the fucking army after them and they fought for a couple days. Yeah, there's a crazy fucking issue.
He did the same shit, so okay. I don't know. But I'm ready.
I don't understand what
I'm good. I can fade down. I'm gonna call him first. I'm sure he'll be ready, but I think she was open to being. When she wrote herself first, she's like, yeah, she's gonna get it out the way.
So I can do her, and then we could do tracks, and then do these two.
I have like a little, where are we, 820 pro? So we about here. I would, of course, you know me, I always make one of these.
Do you think?
Think about the third person right now. So I think we're alright.
Okay.
Based on how many we got signed up in this account, a total of 15
Okay.
before we get to i-Dee.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking, kind of copying with the flow of what we just watched early November, right? Once you listen to it, right, play some music, call some people up. Before we call it the feature, either you or me will go.
Okay.
And then, you know, we'll have our come up do this thing for up to 30 minutes. And after that, we got with some music or whatever. So I'm down. I got something. So just give me a look or whatever. Maybe not right off the bat, but like, yeah.
Okay. And this is before. All right, bet then.
Something about 9 or whatever. 9:15, 9:20. We'll get to an intermission or something. That's Rick. That's the owner of this spot.
And it's Coronado.
Like Spanish, man. He's from Georgia. I gotta ask him where he came up with Coronado. Coronado. I think every ticket, they got one drink. Then they get their ticket to grab a drink. They go to the day over there. We got, you know, merch or whatever. If you want to announce it there the first Friday, or you know, we'll be back here next month type thing.
Yeah.
That's it. But nothing too crazy.
And
I got something right here too. So.
Okay, bet then.
I had a scenario like one in my head.
Well, actually, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna too
Any of the bolded numbers you didn't know.
In New York City, who's the strongest nigga on the fucking bus? I'm like, the kid, right? The smartest nigga in the strongest nigga. And then I don't like power back. And I just want them to know that it's not them. That has nothing to do with the fucking thing going on. And it's fucking the other way.
motto. All right, can y'all please give it a round of applause? Thank you. Clap for yourselves, clap for yourselves, clap for yourselves. All right, I am Urban Poet, your dopest host. All right, we are gonna get started with our open mic. The first poet that we gonna have come up here is a beautiful soul. Can we have Sunshine to the stage, please? Everybody give it up for Sunshine. Give it up for Sunshine.
Yeah, what you know about going out, head west, relax, TVs all in the headlights.
How y'all doing?
Right.
All right, this is entitled Orange. My favorite color was orange. Orange looked like desert sunsets and Lake Erie sunrises. Tasted like dreamsicles in summer. Sounded like bonfire crackles in autumn. Smelled like hot buttered marmalade smothered biscuits in winter. Orange was the fabric covering copper curves and slinky sundresses on vacation in Florida. The good dirt in Mississippi that grew the sweetest watermelons, sold on the side of the road in a pickup truck. Orange butterflies signaled wildflowers. Orange kept me safe, painting the chest of crossing guards. Orange buoys let me know what part of the ocean ain't none of my business to be swimming in, where the traffic about to be thick on Google Maps. Orange kept me entertained by Anunnaki, watching modern day demigods bounce basketballs. Nickelodeon is orange. And then Donald Trump won his second election. Now, orange is the color of chaos. It looks like insurrection. Tastes like half-empty cupboards in America's poorest kitchens. Sounds like fascism. Smells like gunpowder. No more dreamsicles from ice cream trucks. Only dreamers encircled by ice screaming orders to put their hands up. Blood trickling down the orange pants of detainees denied tampons. Flaming pages swinging down from classrooms bombed by military ventures funded by Agent Orange. Orange bulletins emblazoned on web pages of recreational lands letting citizens know the parks are closed because the Democrats won't bend over to take wood that was previously up a Republican's ass. Orange flowers left as memorial to Trey Reed. Under the Delta State tree, they found him swinging from the day after Charlie Kirk's assassination, and we all know niggas in Mississippi don't hang themselves. Orange plasma coagulated on the streets after DEI programs got their lifeblood drained from them. The ember of a lit cigarette being smoked by a woman who just drove 3 hours to get an abortion. An orange figure fucking a podium as he informs U.S. generals that if they don't like his decisions to overturn 6 decades of civil rights legislation, they can leave the room and their jobs. Orange is the color of chuckles I hear in foreign taxi cabs when I tell them I'm American, of white women who vote against their own interests, of black women who vote against their own interests, of black men who vote against their own interests, because plenty of black men worship this orange man, conservative and private. Because broadcasting their affinity for President Cheeto will get them no pussy. Black men whose benefits from patriarchy outweigh their daughter's right to an appropriate education, their wife's right to reproductive health care, and their big mama's ability to afford insulin. Orange reminds me of Jamaicans deported to make room for white South Africans, reminds me that the president cares more about burning flags than burning bodies, funding rockets than funding rapists. Orange is megalomania, delusions of grandeur, gaslighting, love bombing, narcissism, pathological lying, bad toupees, and a diet rich enough in McDonald's his ejaculate probably throws off Melania's pH balance. Which means that orange kind of reminds me of the toxic man I used to fuck with. Come on. And it's a shame because it used to be my favorite color. And that's that piece.
Regulators.
Hey, bro, because why she having us this out?
Yo, can we give it up for Sunshine, please? While I struggle. Yes, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I love that piece. I love that piece. All right. So again, welcome to everyone that done walked in. This is the Poet's Corner by Poetry.Hype and IAMROOT brand. I am your host, Urban Poet. We are going to have our next artist come up, our next poet come up. Can we have Travis White to the stage, please?
I liked your poem a lot because like one of the things that I teach when I do like workshops and stuff like that with poetry specifically is to not abstract. Like don't go on and say like the birds and the bees and the sword and the sheep. Like the penis felt very good in the vagina. Like I started there, right? I could like say it all good. So she didn't like she used the orange as a convention, but she wasn't trying to abstract. She was trying to say it. But I also then my second workshop's like learn the rules of any game and then learn how to break them, right? So this first poem is the rule breaking of the don't abstract, right? It's just like pure abstraction. And then the second poem I'm reading is say it. So this one's called Ezra Pound Said Don't Extract. Thursdays are a great day to start a story, so this one begins on a Monday. You see chaos and confusion are fucking with you. Dinosaurs roam wildly in the imagination of man. Green, red, some big, some terrifying. As we progress through the week Wednesday, forgetting about Tuesday, we take a moment. Life is this easy, or hard, or more. Any way you can shake a stick at it, there's always someone shaking a stick. She, like Pandora, has a bottle, or a box, depending on how you want to tell the story. Getting the lesson of this poem is how she can go home. Nothing came first, except for it did. Meaning ran away, and Frank Ocean said, we found out life is precious. We found out. We found out. Thursdays are a great day to start a story, so this one ends on a Friday. You see chaos and confusion are fucking with you. Dinosaurs roam wildly in the imagination of man. And this is the second one. The kingdom of heaven is built on very few principles. The pits of anywhere are the same. So are we condemned with the behaviors we have? Condemned to where? There could be no worse punishment than to be here with us acting the way that we do. And this is the madness of it all. A little human kindness eases the entirety of suffering, enough for new growth, a new life. The survivors of anything can tell you, a hug. A fucking hug is powerful enough to bring the most shocked nervous system back closer to us all. And here's where we fall. Taxpayer money pays for bullets, but no one hugs the innocent among the people we shoot at. Thank you.
Ooh, short and sweet. Love that. Thank you, Travis. Can we give it up for Travis again, please? Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. I know I came up here quiet, but let me tell y'all something. It is enough of y'all in here where these claps should be way louder. Okay? Because half this room is finna get on this stage and do their thing. So the same energy you gonna want somebody to give you, you make sure you get them folks that when they come up here. Okay, I ain't mean talk to nobody like they grandma, they mama, but I'm just saying. Okay? Alright, so we are here at the Coronada, alright? So give it up for the space, the venue, please. This is a test. Let me see them claps. Let me hear them claps. Oh, okay, y'all hands do work. Period. I'm here for it. Alright, so we're gonna do just a little bit of music real quick. I'm gonna go grab the list so we can continue bringing our acts up here, alright? Alright.
You don't know what pain is. How can I paint this picture when the colorblind is hanging with you? My face is up from the scar. I know the mistake is making you hard. I'm on top of my sleeve in a flick. I can admit that it didn't like yours. Why you resent heavy making of this? Tell me your purpose is petty again. But even a smaller they can't murder rich. Even a smaller they can't murder rich. I can feel the changes. I can feel the new people around me just want to be famous. You can see that my shitty family did put me on stage. To me, that's amazing. To you, that's a quick check with all disrespect. Let me say
When we were at Tap Fest, like we were super drunk and we just kept going clocking.
Oh, really?
Like I did like 50 times.
It's a fun little motion.
It's, you know, I like all those things that people do, you know.
And how they just take off.
Yeah, just crazy, right? Like, My favorite moment was watching all the Charlie Kirk memes come around. That shit was, it was like a week of just people coming up with the best they could come up with as fast as they could. Like, quick.
If I need to put like an audio, because I know you said not to make sure you don't have no backing track, which I don't have backing track. Is it an instrumental? Do I just give it to you or like yeah, we going like no music, nothing, just straight acapella. Okay, I can do acapella. I can do my song acapella. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You already know he's gonna be tight. Look what happened last time they told him break a leg.
Right, and I already broke that mother.
He's ready. I had him
Welcome back. All right, so our next act is Mandala. Can y'all please welcome Mandala to the stage? Great job.
Okay. I've been a rapper, a poet, and a comedian. If you meet me, I don't know what hat you'll see me in, but you can know my whole background. Wikipedia, that's not even the half, the median. I'm more than just me. A massive experience. You couldn't pound my words on papyrus. They pop out the page like puppies in a present box, confetti and eyelids. My statue would collapse from lack of hydration. Besides it, photographs don't do me justice, they're lifeless. No music platform could capture my heart in its present alignment. Yet they try to pin me down still. Go ahead, try it. My Lord is the finest. He resurrects men. Egyptians sniff the future Osiris, but he still isn't mine. My God is alive, breathing through every tissue and fiber. He speaks to the miners and those who have left the riches behind them. They say all the time, why does your God only speak to desperate outliers? Because the rest of you fill the space that he fits in inside you. Won't be a crier, screams always by you. To take it away, you need pliers. Stimulation high, but notice how it always needs to get higher. More screens, more massages. The need to fill the hole inside gets more dire. Liars, you say you don't believe in God, but afraid of silence where he can find you. You hide from memories that cause you to cry out, then wonder why we get Alzheimer's. The elderly used to be our memory banks. Now when they try to think, they draw blanks. That's what happens when you don't look your past in the face. History goes subconscious, and the present goes in the tank. I'm pornographic, emotionally naked when I rap. If you're damaged, I'm drawn to it. Our broken spirits holding hands. She shows her task to me that represents a difficult past. It's self-destructive. The creative impulse turned inward, just as Satan wanted that useful energy spilled out in the ink. We damage ourselves and don't bother to think this mindless behavior got us on the brink of the fall of the nation. Our ship on the sink. Does spiritual warfare seem to you real? Do we bother to pay attention to the emotions we feel, or do we take cannabis as an attempt to conceal the root of our problems, the layers of our anxiety we don't dare to peel? That's right. I'm about to cause cultural havoc. Y'all haven't seen something like this since St. Francis. The Catholic Church pushed the background. No one sees it as the authority of morality. Now, we got Pope Leo now. That's all right. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Mandala. That was nice. That was nice. All right. Our next performer will be Cash. Cash, can you come to the stage, please? Okay. There you go.
Let's go, Cash.
Peace, everybody. Hello.
Peace.
Peace.
There we go. Boom. All right. So, this ain't got no name. I'm just saying. History is written by the winners. Plus, I'm outnumbered, so I don't take prisoners. You a slave to the rhythm. It's freedom in every verse. For competition, a hearse. Trying to take over the earth like the brain. On the phase 2, cause there's more to do. I'm in the kitchen baking cookies like the Oracle. 50 moves ahead, boy. Already know the outcome. Devil turn your own people against you like Malcolm. I think I'm Miles Davis. Peter Tosh. I'm taking off. Other side, take a loss. Babylon consider me a human wrecking ball. And we gon' tear it down till it ain't nothing left at all. They get an unmarked grave like they gave my ancestors. Cash flow, Professor X, mixed with large professor. Rat race, got you breaking bad under pressure. I scuba dive in the desert, searching for precious metals. Sound like the final call. Y'all can go and hang it up. Describe me 2 words, Black Hulkamania. Always in the booth, like Bill and Ted making history. I'm cracking codes and unraveling mysteries. Niggas lack synergy, so energy is wasted. Time is not a luxury. Don't spend your life faded, amazing grace. Translating what I really think. The brutal truth will make your ass throw up in the sink. Have you up at night, can't sleep, going through changes. Spiritual warfare drive an average man crazy. I'm Doctor Who, Dr. Fate, Dr. Strange. Take you from the underworld to the highest plane. Bold statements, and every word backed up. I send niggas packing with their egos racked up for trying to act up like they in school days. I'm sorry, ooh. For trying to act up like they in the school play. Better wake your ass up like the end of school days. Wake up, wake up, wake up. That's what's up.
Sheesh! Yo, that was nice. Ooh, thank you, Cash. Like that, like that. All right, so again, thank y'all for coming to Poetry's Hype Open Mic. This is brought to you by Poetry.Hype, IAMROOT brand in Coronado. Can we also give it up for Rick, the owner of Coronado? Yes. Now, if everybody in here, y'all clearly bought a ticket. So with y'all ticket comes a drink. So make sure y'all go back there, y'all visit the bartender, get y'all a drink. Also, don't be afraid to tip your bartender, okay? Because he making y'all drinks. So let's be nice, all right? Okay, so our next act that's coming up, our next performer is Indigo Sister. Can we have Indigo Sister to the stage, please? Give it up for her, give it up for her. Keep clapping till she get up here. Keep clapping till she get up here. Yes, yes.
I'm short. Peace and chaos, family.
Hey now.
I see a lot of people in the crowd up out of some caves and came up in here.
Okay.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I hit the mic. It's been a while since I hit the mic, but I've been working on something new, so y'all bear with me here.
Let's go, sis.
Fact.
This is called Remember Your Name.
Okay.
Before time had a name, before clocks clicked or sun-kissed flame, we was light. Encrypted in melanated prisms, dancing in divine rhythm, codes tighter than a dreadlock twisting, we ain't fall. We descended like gods with passports, earthbound, cloaks suspended, trying to remember what the fuck we came for. Eyes wide shut in this matrix, baptized in fake shit, fed lies with a silver spoon laced with basics. Told we were sinners, they told us we was less, but our bloodline comes from that let there be flex. I ain't talking religion, I'm talking remembrance. That D12, DNA, divine descendants. We ain't broke, we just coded. We ain't lost, we motherfucking loaded. Spiritual Wi-Fi was jammed till we rescanned and rebooted. This is for my prophets and hoodies.
for the mystics with tattoos, for the healers and Timbs, for the priestesses with bamboo hoops and attitude. You the sermon, the sigil, the spell, and the truth. We the temples they tried to bomb. We the psalms in psilocybin songs. We the ones speaking in tongues while rolling L's of lapis lazuli and frankincense bomb. You feel that shit yet? That's that kundalini creeping up your spine. That's your ancestors saying, wake up, baby, it's time. Rip that veil like a mugshot curtain. This world ain't real, but your power, certain. Third eye twitching like it got a strobe. Heart beating tribal as the spirit spoke. You are not broke. You're broken open. You are not weak. You're just potent, frozen. Let it thaw. Let it pour. Let that holy rage become law. Let that inner child kick down every heaven's door. This ain't poetry. This is a divine indictment. A solar flare cipher, a streetlight baptisms for souls who forgot they were tigers. Are you ready? Because I ain't here for no love and light pacified. I'm here for the hood gods still trying to fly. For the wound carriers that bleed portals, the crystal toters with trauma immortal, for the brothers walking around with pain like mortar, holding in temples they never got to build. But we building now. Every bar I spit lay a brick down. Every tear you cried was a coded sound. The pleroma's open, now it's going down. We're the storm that came back with calm. We're the quiet rage singing psalms. We're the gangsters of God, the alchemists of harm. You want heaven? We are. You want proof? You came this far. Now light up like you got stars in your scars. This ain't no poem.
Go
ahead.
It's a fucking portal.
Go ahead.
This ain't a vibe. It's immortal. You ain't crazy. You're cosmic. You ain't lost. You a prophet. You ain't small. You atomic, and they scared. They scared as hell of your light. That's why they fed you trauma every night. But baby, you too bright. You dream in hieroglyphs and bleed in moonlight. So rise, God. Rise, goddess. Rise, divine androgynous. Speak like thunder when you silent. Walk like galaxies in defiance. This your call to arms. This your soul recall. You ain't fallen, you was summoned. Now rise and remember who the fuck you are.
Okay.
This ain't part two, this is the parting of seas. This is the moment your pain and trauma says peace. And your purpose grabs the mic like it's finally ready to speak. We done whispered in silence. Now we shouting in keys. Unlocking timelines that they tried to freeze. You ever felt deja vu in your knees? That's your bones remembering prophecies sent. Your grandma's prayers got GPS. You've been following maps you ain't even seen yet. This is the language of spirit tongue. It's what the preacher couldn't preach, what the school couldn't teach, what the world told you was too much, but that's just enough to reach. To the midwives who bled on dirt floors with blades in your teeth, we see you. To the kings in chains who held galaxies in their gaze, we free you. To the sisters who buried babies and still sang psalms in the night, we raise you. To the prophets burnt by churches, yet kissed by God, we praise you. You move through us. You war through us. Your dreams got Wi-Fi computing more to us. So listen. When your skin tingles, that's memory. When your tears fall for no reason, that's data recovery. When your body don't vibe with these 9 to 5 lies, that's 'cause you were built to burn. birth sons, not clock in to die. You ain't here to make it. You're here to shift it. Transmute pain like it's your fucking business.
Okay.
Walk in rooms like the blueprint just arrived. Talking spells, let your voice revive. Put your trauma on the altar, let it testify. I was broken, but now I got that Phoenix drive. I am not my wounds, I'm the wisdom they left behind. I speak in future tense because I bend time. I'm holy, hood, and haunted, but I still shine. I walk with God in my jawline.
That's right.
Say it till your shadow bows down. Say it until your doubt sit down. Say it till fear can't breathe in your crown. This ain't pretty work. This is dirty light. This is mirror talk with machete in sight. This is soul retrieval with a switchblade tongue. This is cosmic gangster shit from Dimension 1. So let them call you too deep. Let them say you too much. They just mad because you broke through and you ain't need that fucking crutch. So now what? You activated. You levitated. You've been cremated and recreated. You're the echo of a prayer prayed backwards. You're the glitch in the grid that they couldn't patch. You are sacred rebellion in skin, a walking divine scripture, and your hands hold the match. So burn it all if you must. Start the timeline over. Build Eden in your reflection. Write psalms in graffiti. Heal loudly. Love like thunder. Create like God got a womb and it's you.
That's right.
Thanks.
When they ask you what happened, you tell them, I remember my fucking name.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. Oh, gee, in the building.
The stage is on fire. I don't want to get burned. I'm just letting the stage cool down a little bit. Because, oh, that was hot. That was just, so I can get up here real quick. Can we please give it up for Indigo Sister? Yes, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I'm finna do a little temp check. How we feeling tonight? Okay. Who done had a drink? Okay. Baby, you need to go talk to Dog. Okay, because it's drinks. It's drinks. Yes. And it sounds like a few of y'all need to use that ticket. However, no. I'm so glad that y'all feeling good. Listen, just check out merch over here for IAMROOT, okay? Make sure that when y'all have a chance, when we do intermission, y'all get up, y'all connect with one another. It's a lot of dope artists in here. And not everybody is a poet. Sometimes they a poet plus other stuff. Other times they not a poet, but they other stuff. So make sure y'all connect. Y'all don't know who y'all in the room with. Y'all don't know who y'all in the room with until y'all talk to them, okay? So, for our next performer, we are going to have Chocolate Sue. Can you please, go ahead and come up here. Yes, give it up for her. Give it up for her till she get up here.
As I sit here and wait on my name to be called, I'm having these crazy visions that's driving me up the wall.
Okay.
Being around crying babies and faceless parents only reminds me of each time that I killed Terrence, Tamika, or my Billie Jean. And my reasoning really isn't that good to me. Cause see, I was young, scared, intimidated, and thought no one cared. These are the feelings that no woman needs to share at any age in her lifetime, because being a single mom should be a crime. When you're younger, you're cold and have a heart of stone, saying stupid shit like, I just want a bone. But as you get older, you start to realize the principles of a relationship. So then you start to materialize what God really meant when he said, the wife is submissive to her husband and obedient with her ways. But that's only because the husband is not supposed to lead their family astray. So now we have instant families like instant grits, trying to add all kinds of spices to make it taste like this. Hard, white down, shitty grains. And at the end, no one wants the remains. So now a child is born with a dreadful feeling of not being held or loved. Shouldn't all children be born with affection and cared for like a dove? But instead, they're crying for affection and the truth. And what we do, we give them the boot by having careless sex, broken homes, families, and lives. We don't even realize how this has such a sudden impact on our future, our society, our world. Do y'all feel me out there? Do you hear the swirl of my pain? The pain that I created by saying I do to a 5-minute pleasure that left me with a lifetime of hurtful memories and no treasures of my Billie Jean, Tamika, or even Irene. I mean, I didn't even let him do his work. So what the fuck do I expect? I'm still having postpartum syndrome, leaking titties, and hearing crying babies, but with no baby. Am I really going crazy? Or is I'm just feeling the leftover pain that I put through Jermaine? You know, the crunching of his bones being crushed together unwillingly, and the silent cries that I selfishly didn't want to listen to endlessly at night because I was too scared to fuss and fight. With the world on my shoulders, thinking no one would lift this boulder. So as I got older, I realized that I'm still left here all alone with scar tissue, no children, and mental visions of children who could have been my children on television. You know their names: Terrence, Tanika, Irene, or even my own Billie Jean. It's all the same when I let them take my babies and put them through that drain. I have to release this mental and emotional pain of killing my own kind for letting the world justify my own mind for these actions which are insane. It has less of mental subtraction and void in my brain. So now I have no future to raise or no goals to aim, because I let me justify myself for killing my name. But hold up, the world told me it would be okay. Just do it this one time and you'll still be the same. But they lied, and so I cried. The petrifying fears of hurtful hate. Can any woman out there really relate on how I feel, knowing that they done turned me into a killer too, killing my own flesh and my blood and my soul? Now what am I to do? Because these are the souls that I might as well have stolen, sold to slavery, because when they took my baby, that's when they made cloning real. Real with human artificial flesh, because there's not their limbs, but it is made with real human flesh. Now how sickening is this? Because you're still taking a part of me that I thought went away to sea. So now my soul yearns for that child that I fleshed, and my heart burns for that child that I crushed. And my mind has visions of children that could have been my children on television. You know their names: Terrence, Tanika, Camille, Little Bill, and Joe. Who would even know? She still does not remain the same, because these are the murders she wrote.
Thank you. That was beautiful. I mean, deep, beautiful. Deeply beautiful. Thank you so much, Miss Chocolate Soup. Our next poet that will be coming to the stage is Dizzy the Sage.
Yeah,
Dizzy the Sage,
Dizzy.
come to the
Let's
stage.
Raise it up a little bit. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Feeling the energy. Let's give a hand to all the previous artists. Shout out. They're very inspirational. It's called Wildfire. A pretty face doesn't equal a pretty person. When others try to take it low, I drop it to the flow. Suddenly, it's not funny anymore. Maybe they did want to work with you. Maybe they did think you were cool. Maybe you had to realize you were being a fool. More thoughts I reflect on as I explore the expanses of my mind. This is freeform. Traditional stanzas I don't conform. Good memories play into my mind. The people are different reflections of mine. We are not the same, just parallel lives. The life intersects and conflict causes us to shift lines. About worldly issues, I have my thoughts. I put it into other pieces of art. So again, let me speak from the heart. I mostly just thought about myself. Gotta put the conscious raps on the shelf. No downward spirals, only upward arrivals. How can I support others when I've dropped in health? How can I copy your songs when I don't listen to your music? Who are you? I know nothing about you. Two strangers trying to get big in life. By the looks of things, we're doing all right. One day I'll graduate from a 9 to 5. They're telling me I'll never make it. I got many fans and I'm fine being the most hated. Since I was young, I learned to have thick skin. The world is evil when you're different. So when you grow up, you have a choice. Be a fucking asshole like the rest of them, or be a different kind of asshole. Sorry, Kung Fu with Kenny, I am not your savior. Nor am I some soul-changing saint. I'm a lesson in redemption, guided by the Most High. I'm the exemption, a human that begs the question. I know I can do better than this. When am I gonna stop listening to another's limiting suggestion? Weird aging Baldy saying I should step off the mic. Nah, I'll spit my piece and get some peace. My time is valuable. I like you less than I love you. And I won't be here all night. Bilbo Baggins giving the ring one last little ride. Short stories about me have inspired more than a few. Breaking down blessings, producing spirits that fermenting into a fine brew. Dizzy the Sage, a violation to the law, breaking physics. I didn't expect to be here this long. The horrors persist, yet so do I. A meme lord recovering his strength. I continue forward, built to tank. The man from nowhere holds his rank. You may not like me, and that's fine. Just bitch, you stink. Thank you.
Hey, yo, Dizzy, I might have to use that one. Hey, Sean, if you don't like me, you stink. Period. That's a bar. And don't nothing raise your confidence. Calling somebody stank will raise your confidence. You don't like me, you stink. You stink. All right. So, for our next performer, I want y'all to give it up for her. Listen, before she even come up here, listen, y'all. She was just on our season 3 of Defined, okay? And she did her thing. She dropped gems and dimes and everything else now. So when she come up here, y'all ought to give her the most deepest respect, okay? Y'all need to reach into the depths of y'all well, okay? When y'all get ready to clap for her. Do you hear me? Okay. Can we please give Miss Wisdom up here? Wisdom Soul, come to the stage. Yes, clap hard, yes. Make sure y'all check out her interview on YouTube. Define.
Peace, y'all. I was really excited about my little new piece until Mocha got up here, or Indigo Sister got up here and did her thing, so bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and read because I'm lazy, and it's new. First of all, though, before I even get started, I want to say, a special shout out to Dom, IAMROOT brand, and Poetry.Hype for creating this vibe, this atmosphere, taking us back to like the organics of poetry, like the real deep core, like we're really sharing. I don't say I'm performing, I'm sharing, so I'm sharing. Identify me. African African American, Native American, mixed ethnicity, and not white completely. Excuse me, pass the biscuits and gravy, please. Speaking so eloquently, skin tone, red bone, learning that red is just bloodshed and baby's bread. One look at me cannot pinpoint my ethnicity, checkbox in which you cannot place me, causing me crisis in my identity. Society tries to place a hold on me, significantly impacting her, she, we, be. Poised, calm and cool, but am I collected? Spiritual, not religious, though well-versed in church, naturally supernatural, unrehearsed. Gifted and lifted, I see and hear dead people, no fear. Ancestors protecting, guiding, and speaking to me. They're in the winds and through the trees, singing the messages of the bees and the birds' words. Birds flying high, you know how I feel, seen and heard. Hawkeye vision, high, elevated mind's eye, sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Godlike energy, stop trying to identify me. I am me, and I am free.
I wasn't even tripping, 'cause that's my song. I don't know why people hate on that song. Y'all know people be hating on that song? Yeah, they be hating hard on that song. They be like, DJs always play that song. I'm like, duh, 'cause it's fire. Like, why would you not play Return of the Mac? Like, hello? But anyway, so, our next poet that will be coming to the stage, I want y'all to give a round of applause for Vibes with Jaren. Jaren. Come on up here. Bring them vibes for us.
How y'all doing tonight?
Right.
No, you gotta do better than that. How y'all doing
Right,
tonight?
let's go.
I'm your spiritual hippie vibes with Jaren. I'm gonna have you participate. If I say I rise, you say I rise. Say I grind, you grind, let me shine. Okay? So, they say depression is my biggest factor. Constantly feel like I'm stuck all up in this rapture. I am a king, but I feel like I'm the biggest factor. I am a king trying to put a slanted crown back factors. I had so many demons in my closet. I had to pick one to be my friend. But yet, my bank account still needs deposits, so I had to pick one over 10. So I rise, and grind, and shine. And I rise, and grind, and shine. So, I used to be afraid of the Chucky though, but constantly acquiring friends till the end. So many stabs in the back, even most with revenge. So many people really cut me really closer to my kin, let me vent. Miles Child played with revenge. So many snakes up in the grass, I had to cut up on my ends. And then I made a pathway all to my purpose. Let me begin. I rise, and grind, and shine. Don't you guys sound so beautiful? That feels so good to see that. So, I'm stuck in a sunken place. I really can't feel my face. Numb to society, with anxiety, with this void, but I built a case. So I had to smoke a pound of weed a day. Feel like my purpose in my soul, shit, I feel away. I mean, we touching it and we vibing, like we shucking and we jiving, but I'm feeling all sublime with the man with the upper hand, with the bestest hand, cause I came in this industry to show you the master plan. Listen, I'll take 99 shots, but won't miss one. I'm James Worthy, but I constantly feel like I'm unworthy. I know it when I told you that I missed one, psych one, that's my psyche and my sightseers, then some. Then it's times 2, then it's times 3. Step into reality, knowing how the times seem. Meditation, compilation with conversation, because I make myself the king and legend through motivation. So I rise. And grind. And then shine. Thank you.
Yeah, keep on clapping, keep on clapping. We're gonna keep practicing this clapping thing. Yeah. All right. How we feeling? Okay, good job. Okay, so we're gonna do a little small intermission. Dom gonna play some music in the back. So at this time, like I always say, if you never came to an open mic before by Poetry.Hype, when I'm hosting, I always say, get up and connect. Get up and talk to somebody. And if you don't, I'm gonna come talk to you. So, I mean, it's not really a threat, like I'm really cool. So like, if you talk to me, it's not gonna be scary. But still, like get up and talk to some people, because like I told y'all don't know who y'all in the room with until y'all get to talk to. You feel what I'm saying? So, we're gonna listen to some music, we're gonna vibe out, make sure y'all get y'all some drinks, tip y'all bartender back there, check out the merch up here at the front with Miss Stephanie. Do y'all thing, connect, do y'all thing.
Spend it on a baby, money for your baby, spend it on your baby, chicken on my lady.
How you doing?
They got us, girl.
Right.
They got us. They got us. They got us. Hey, bro, I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna come up to you and be like, how was your day? They gonna be scared. They gonna be scared to come. Like, how was work? Right. What brought you out tonight? Period. Oh, for real. I came here to sit in the corner. Look, see, pretty. I'd be like, please don't make me go. Right. Oh, you want to come over there?
Let's get back to this picture.
Thank you very much. Same. Like yours a lot. I'm not even writing for it. Yeah. What's up? Yeah. I've been with this company for 13, 14 years now.
Yeah. 2012 is when we started.
2012, yeah, so it's like 13 years. 13, almost 14 years.
Coming through. What's your you got your IG on here?
Yeah, it's busy to say.
Alright, man, we're gonna follow you.
Yeah, definitely.
And we try to get it going, man, every third Friday. So if you got the free time or availability, pop out, man.
Like 5 minutes.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's perfect.
That's good. Yeah.
I was a little nervous, man. We mostly do like Phoenix and Tempe. So I was like, man, hopefully people come out to Mesa and like check it out. I would like to see like around Mesa.
Yeah, Mesa's super quiet. Like in a lot of places too.
I've been wanting to get back into Phoenix. Yeah, you know, sometimes, and especially if you want to have a good time and maybe like drink a little bit, right? It's like, all right, man, I gotta drive 30 minutes, so you start, it's like an obstacle in front of you, you know? Yeah.
Different city, same shit, different toilet.
I don't DJ. I make beats. But yeah, just just wearing multiple hats, kind of coordinated. But I can play some fire songs, but technical DJing not quite. You Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll follow you from my personal page. It's i-Root, like a root to a tree. So I'll hit you. Yes, sir. What's up? How you doing?
What you got?
Oh, I got the 874, and I got the 18 200. I mean, I'm sorry, 70 to 200 millimeter. Yeah.
I've been shooting with the A7R3
Ooh, okay.
for like 8 years now.
Oh wow. How you liking that? Yeah? Yeah, man. Honestly, I started on like an A7 III, and then got these two. So we shoot like a little podcast too. So we run like a little 3-camera setup with them. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got the D-tab. I'm tapped into this right now. Oh yeah. Okay. On the monitor or the man? Let me see. Like this right here, like that's the battery that goes in the back of my thing, but it's also like a portable power bank too for other stuff you gotta charge. This lasts me like pretty much all of my shoot, and it goes in the back of my monitor. Yeah, man.
Amazon or?
Yeah, small rig.
Okay.
It's by small rig, so yeah, you do a small rig, like, I forget the name of this.
Because I was going to get one like that.
Oh, this big one?
That might be a better, because I actually
a little smaller.
A D-tab that I sent the back.
I got you.
I need to get that feature. Yeah, whenever at the time, but I feel like that's probably better.
A little smaller, and if not, you can just have it set up for the phone, like, backup. What's your name?
Kyle.
Kyle?
Yeah. What kind of find yourself at?
IAMROOT, like a root to a tree. IAMROOT brand. Yep, and then we got all of our pages tagged in the bio, and mine's at the very bottom with the briefcase. OTW Root. So anything I posted on my personal page, I'll hit you up too, man. Thank you. Yes, yes. I'm gonna put her for you right there, like my playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to go crazy now. Like giveaways for some of her friends. I'll definitely let her know that you
We're already talking about possibly getting
We got some tickets or something? What's up there?
You didn't get one?
Oh, no. I just
yeah, tell Steph just to give you one of those tickets.
appreciate it. That was so much fun. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
I was trying to figure out how to do it.
Without no music.
No. Just do what I was singing. It made me feel so much better than the end.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Oh, that part? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. I like the engagement too. Like getting people to participate and like.
I gotta get some tickets for the hip hop festival in December. So
yeah,
let me know how many you need. Yeah, just let me know how many you need. I'll let you know what slot I'll be on and stuff like that.
All right, bet.
I'm medicine about to kick in with this loop.
Oh yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Thanks for coming out, bro.
Hey, really appreciate it. Yeah, always.
Everything, bro.
She said, I ain't got my glasses. What this say? She gave it to me. I said, girl, what?
Yeah, she's a little nervous. It's her first time back there with her.
Okay. Look at that thing. Listen. No, mine too. Look, I got shot on it. I like it. Third light. Okay. You said third light. You had to jiggle in the joint.
Too much. I don't know about jiggling, nigga. Hold up.
Okay, calm down. Okay.
Nigga said jiggling, nigga. Hold up.
You know what, nigga? You right. You had to jump your ass in the hole. Meanwhile, I told you to try them on. And you did
bigger. I did, but I just can't get no bigger. If I get it bigger, it's over. It's yours.
Not mine.
I'm trying to make them some shorts. I'm trying to make them cute or something. And then she was looking at me because the pants you wore to wild poetry.
Why would you bring this up?
I'm gonna wear them at some point. She was like, yeah, these are my pants. Like,
all right.
The pants you wore to wild poetry, the black with the white. Yeah. I got some of those off of National. When they came in person, I'm like, yo, these are like the ones that I had on.
They're like
slightly different.
I'm just saying, then you know what? One open mic, we could just be like twinning them. Right. You know what I'm saying? They're literally all the exact same. I'm crying.
That's where I'm coming.
Okay, bet that. Oh, okay, bet that. Cool. Oh, okay, you said 7 minutes. Okay. I like that you put a certain number there.
City in the playground, top down on the race. I'm ready now, I'm too on the way. Gotta do the traffic, I'm swerving out the lane. Can't forget the name because I said it. She can put my dance on me. I'm outside, make it on the continent. I feel like I'm hands on me. I'm losing my mind. If you're way better this time, I can tell you now.
Where the sauce walk at? Keep getting bigger and bigger. I thought he was in jail by now, right? He almost was in jail and died. So with this car.
I didn't have that gym like.
I've been like all of a sudden one of his longest fans. Yeah, on accident.
I feel like that's how I heard of him.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I think Angel showed him to me. Oh, Angel? Oh. That kid's wild, man. I love him so much.
Angel?
Yeah. He's a whole extra person. You know, like the trip.
Once they said they like it, let me go to.
Get the little organization going. Check them off. I be trying to remember people's names. Cause I get up there and be a little nervous. I don't forget everybody's name. Yeah, me too. I be like, what's that favorite
I'm good whenever you are.
Welcome back to Poetry.Hype Open Mic. I am your host, Urban Poet. All right, if you up mingling and chatting, can y'all go ahead, find y'all seats, grab y'all drinks, do what y'all got to do. All right. Okay, so, like I said, I am your host, Urban Poet. This is The Poet's Corner by Poetry.Hype, IAMROOT brand, and Rick, the owner of Coronado. So can you please give it up for all of the names that I just mentioned? Great job. Okay, so our next artist that will be coming to the stage, I want y'all to really give it up for them, okay? I want y'all to make sure y'all clap them hands, stomp them feet, woo, do whatever you got to do. Can y'all please give it up for AJ? AJ, come to the stage, please. Give it up for him. Keep giving it up for him and get louder. Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? My name is AJ. I'm from Detroit. I just moved out here. Probably a couple months ago, I graduated from college.
Okay.
Thank you. I started writing poetry probably in 10th grade, but I took a huge break while I was in college, doing all type of situations and everything. But wanted to kind of revive it, get back in my own mode, and I'm trying to create this whole series on my own, mixing poetry with sound design myself. So. I mingle with people who want to hear about it, but I got two poems I want to read today. I got this one poem called Bus Ride. All right. One of everyone trying to get somewhere, surrounded by a plethora of circumstances, different forms of hygiene and hierarchies. looking at everyone with distrust. Eyes over their masks wander and peer at you. As my eyes wander, I see lost souls, controlled minds. But who am I to judge? I too am a lost soul, or just another passenger. That's my question. I named this right here Interlude. I think it hurts seeing people you love leave you. Seasons change, leaving a bitter taste that deceives you. It really hurts seeing people you love leave you. Not even knowing the appreciation I had made me need you. It's a strange feeling watching the people you love leave you. Once such a certain feeling that never made me want to leave you. I would have never thought you wanted to leave too. Everything felt so right with the way I treated you.
Give it up louder. I know y'all can do better than that. Just because you can't see me don't mean I can't hear y'all. And if I can't hear y'all, that's a problem. Yeah, you see how I came out the woodworks like that? All right, thank you so much, AJ, for coming up here. Can we also give it up for AJ for graduating college? Please. Okay, that's a beautiful accomplishment. That's a beautiful accomplishment. Congratulations, man. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, get our next person up here. I am so excited to have this next person come up here because I heard them a few weeks ago and I was like, that was nice. But it was like a real big crowd and everything, and like, you know what I'm saying, the stage was far away and everything, and I didn't have my glasses on, so it was just a lot going on. So I am so excited to see this poet come up here and it just be so close and personal. So can we give some love to MJ Elaborate, please? Come on, clap.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do 2 poems for you guys tonight. The first poem I'm gonna do was inspired by stories my older brother told to me about him, about the summers growing up in Chicago. This is called Windy City Swimming Pools. Windy City swimming pools, where niggas host the pistols and the nettings of their swimwear, where the super soakers they carry got a few hundred bodies underneath them. They can send spear gun projectiles to your noggin like bluefins in Atlantic oceans, my brother says. Those who have yet to learn to walk on water will be first catch of every summer day. You must only wade in such treacherous waters, because if you ever send a wave over, you will never swim the same. Windy City swimming pools, where niggas are just fishing to turn you and your homies into pool floaties, hurling cannonballs from pirate ships parked out in nearby alleyways, and bullets flying underwater like they somewhere in the Matrix. My brother mentioned that he ain't swam this good in a long time, and it was a pleasure to bear witness. But how unfortunate that in Windy City swimming pools, the worst fear you could ever have, the worst fear you could ever have would never be drowning. Thank you. The next one I want to do is dedicated to a poet friend of mine who I met my first job when I was first starting out poetry, and I was afraid to ask him to be my mentor. So I never ended up asking him to be my mentor, and he ended up passing away in 2019. So the 19th of this month made 6 years since he's been gone. So this is called a poem for Cosmo Shivandiri, my hopes and prayers for the son of Zimbabwe. Kaya now, got to have Kaya now, for the rain is falling. More African than American, your poems were heard all the way in St. Thomas and in the deepest corners of the motherland. Zimbabwean to the death of you, plentiful like wildflowers bloom, born and bred like a rap or a poem or a scripture on a piece of paper. Yeah, I'm African, check my melanin, use black and brilliant. Like being a father and a prophet wasn't enough. There was a glow to your soul and echo to your poems. I just couldn't fathom, where would you go, Cosmos? When your pen would hit paper and your African tongue confessed in a multitude of languages, when the echoes of your truth freed everyone around you, your art Be powerful and undying. Crafted with those hands, God bless young rapper, Rocker Jr., riffing bars to shoot you. I remember your words shaped themselves into arrows. And send shots at the president of Zimbabwe or the devil's footman as you called him. There was no fear in your heart. No hesitation to let your arrows fly like they eagles native to Africa. You were fearless, I remember. I remember we would trade poems like they were favors. Indulging in similes and metaphors. I recall your heartbeat sounding like African beats and old school hip hop converging. I hope you're in a hip hop state of mind. I pray you're penning verses with Yahweh, spitting 16s with the ancestors of Shana, celebrating your victories, bonding through the African connection, telling stories about the time you promised to bring Shaka Zulu to the Grammys, dressed in the colors of your homeland, bathed in the spirit of your people, lover of hip hop. Pied Piper of the cipher, you're the poet I've always aspired to be. I hope this poem paints a portrait for all to see. To the Zimbabwean man with the heart of the redest gold, I salute you. I pray your family heals. I pray your poetry be a children's bedtime story. I pray your art continues to inspire here long after. I pray you are written a lifetime's worth embedded into Shana history. These are my hopes and prayers for the son of Zimbabwe. This is a poem for Cosmos Chief and Deary. Thank you.
Thank you. Just as good as I knew it was going to be. Close and personal. Thank you, MJ Elaborate. We appreciate that. All right. Our next poet that is going to come to the stage is Sheena. Sheena, can you come to the stage, please? Give it up for her. Give it up for her. Okay? Because while she come up here, y'all understand that when people come up here, they be nervous. Okay? This ain't no joke. This ain't no game up here. So y'all make sure y'all show love. Welcome.
Let's go, Queen.
How you doing?
Good.
So I guess I should just start by saying that I don't usually share things that I write. I'm usually okay to speak in front of people, but for some reason when it comes to things that are really close to my heart, the vulnerability is a little strange. So I'm gonna do my best. Telepathy. Magical. Never knew the depths of this word until I met you. Long ago and once upon a time, time stopped like a cliche in a rhyme, but this time I know it's true, what the love songs say. I never knew I could feel this way, telepathy, many years in the making. You're making me feel my heart penetrating peace, a warmth in my soul that feels like fire as it unfolds into desire. I once looked into your eyes one time long ago. I saw myself. There was a glow beyond my control. Illumination of life began the journey of the forever story of my twin, my forever kindred soul. No matter who I was with or where I would go, there you were, the stirring of my soul. My heart kept space for you many years ago, and even now, I travel down the path of life that led me right back to you again. Telepathy. When I close my eyes, I am mesmerized by what I see. You standing in front of me with those eyes that penetrate me every time. I could stare forever in between them and forget. I must admit, I remember it all, as if it were all wrapped up in those moments of many years ago. Memory has its highs and lows. I recall the day you came to me, and my soul recalls the day you would go away from me. A part of me was scared and yet grew to never be the same again, 'cause your imprint, your frequency, it left its reign again. Telepathy. I feel you in the night, My heart palpates at a rate that is uncanny. Sometimes it scares me because I can't rationalize in my human mind why I know at this moment you are thinking of me. See, I can feel you all the time, in my heart, through my mind, and it is a pulse, undesirable to most, so I do my best to keep the rest to myself because I know only you would know what I mean. Many years ago, I stepped into a room and at the end of the night there was you. I must admit to you now, looking back on then, at this moment, I don't remember when the moment came to an end. I remember your eyes and the intensity of stare. I remember you were present in every moment I was there in front of you. I remember dancing close to you and the feel of your hands inside of mine. The time was passing us by and yet more mere moments stood still. Telepathy, our romance like a whirlwind. Every phone conversation, every visit, every love-making session, the feel of your body close to me, the way you stared into me, the vibration of your voice, sound pulsing through my body and piercing my soul. I'll never forget the stories you told, like parables, and I was a child, smiling and listening to your every word. The mind of Einstein, the mystery of Spawn, the strength of Superman, my hero once gone has now returned, and I don't want you to go this time. My life makes more sense when you hear me. My rhymes surpass the depths of words whenever you were near me. In my mind we existed together, a pair always and forever, an unbroken bond. No matter how far away you are, in my heart, you are right here, right now. And that's where you are. And I am stroking your face, as I did long ago, and feeling the race of our hearts beat by beat and flow by flow. You are never far from me, you are right here inside of me. The beat in my heart, the rhyme in my pen, the touch in my hand, the beginning and the end, the alpha and omega, the heart of Yah you are, and our connection is unbending. Like a rainbow in the sky, as Stevie once said, except ours is a star, imprinted with love and friendship, and even these words are limited, because connections like you and I are in and out of time. My past and my future collide. Telepathy, communication of thought by means others than the senses. This is you and I. I love you always.
That was a perfect song. That was a perfect song. Sheena, your voice is beautiful. Your voice is beautiful, lovely. You did a great job. Can we give it up for Sheena one more time? Yes. All right, y'all. So we got 3 more poets, and then we have our featured poet. All right, we got 3 more poets, and then our featured poet. So we're gonna get through these 3 poets so we can get to our featured poet. I'm saying that because I want y'all to understand we have a featured poet that's coming to the stage soon. So this next poet that's coming up here is part of the reason why this is all possible. So when he come up here, y'all are to show love. That is a demand, not a request. It is a demand. Y'all are to show love. So can we please give it up for Rick? Rick, can you come up here? The owner of Coronado Video. Can you please come up here? Show love, show love.
How y'all doing? Hey man, I appreciate that. Can I be vulnerable?
Please. Of course. Yes.
First and foremost, credit to the Most High for the opportunity, and I'm grateful for everyone in this place. The vulnerability is, believe it or not, I really don't like
to share my work. I'm more so internalized, and I do have a podcast, but I like to Q&A and ask people questions or what have you. So we'll talk about that a little later. I'll make this quick. Here we go. A determined young black man stands alone, unnoticed but seen. He seems to be normal but dreams to be great. Patiently he waits. His storm coming to an end, all thought he would fall off forward or bend under pressure. But he maintained. Looked at that task as a test to measure his strength mentally and physically. Fell off a minute spiritually, but came right back. Never lacked confidence, just motivation. Somewhat of a hesitation. But now in full drive, like PlayStation's 5 NBA Live. His mind explodes, unleashing everything he was told to hold, seeming to come off cocky, no, just brave and bold, young and restless, fixing his mess, becoming less stressed. I see it. I see it, and y'all don't even know it. A determined young black man stands alone, knowing soon he will be the king sitting at his throne. His emotions that fuel burning, y'all sleeping. This man thinking of ways to get to the top, living out that perfect plot, turning slop into a fine cuisine, no longer a dream, but reality. It seems too real. This man knew the deal, y'all surprised. You know what's sad? My man's still on the rise, not wanting to compromise. Yes, y'all better take cover, because he is definitely about to take over. His turn, his way, and he still see that bright light at the end of the day. What else is there to say? But truly, I see it. I see it. And y'all don't even know it. Y'all thought he quit. Well, you didn't understand. He just fell off for a bit. You had time to prepare, so let's compare. You say that he's the best, they the best, this person's the best. My man just passed his test. Ready to be a steady role model. No longer crying and whining, expecting everything to be handed to him like a baby receiving a bottle. Y'all said it couldn't be done. That burden that weighed his ton has been lifted. His skills truly show that shit. He is gifted. He has shifted the tides of time, making his days, nights longer, learning, becoming stronger. I see it. I see it. And y'all don't even know it. Thank you. Hey, real quick, thank you so much. Real quick, first off, again, thank you so much for coming to the space. I apologize that I forgot the rum. I greatly apologize that for those who are rum drinkers. Please stop by and have a conversation with me. Let me know how I can improve upon the space. And shameless plug, we're available for baby showers, anniversaries, birthday parties, all that type of stuff. But no, thank y'all so much. I hope to see y'all again December 19th. Thank you, IAMROOT, man. You're awesome.
Yeah, give it up for Rick. More love for Rick, y'all. He's the reason why y'all sit up in here. There it goes. Great job. All right. Like my man said, hit them up. If y'all got some events that y'all want to do and y'all need a venue, hit Rick up, okay? Somebody came up to me, asked about the art. Ask about the art. Ain't nothing wrong with asking about the art.
That's Lashay's Janae collection. She's available. She's on Instagram. She's dope.
See, there it go. Because again, you don't know who you sitting in a room with. They might not be here, but something about them is here. Their presence is here. So you make sure you find out about them. All right. So next poet that will be coming to the stage is Tim. Tim, can you come to the stage, please? Give it up for Tim. Yeah, he got some swagger too. I know you do.
So I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Just want to put that out there real quick. And I've been in Phoenix for a couple years now, and I've been searching high and low for a place like this where it's art, poetry, open venue like that. Like this is needed. So Rick, my brother, be encouraged. Keep this going, man. That's all.
poem I got is called, I'm gonna be vulnerable. The poem is called When I Get a Bitch, I Got a Bitch. When I get a bitch, I got a bitch. I had a bitch that was convinced that anytime my phone rang, it was another chick. I had a bitch that thought she was the shit and thought I was bullshitting when I said I make the next bitch see the exit. Indeed. I had a bitch that called herself a bad bitch. But for some reason, whenever I said the shit, she felt disrespected. And I had a bitch that had a slick ass mouth. And her ass was too reckless. I had a bitch that I really gave my all to, but she just took and took and took. I had a bitch that any little argument or disagreement between us, she would go and post about the shit on Facebook. I had a bitch that was too manipulative, trying to trap a king with pawns, knights, bishops, and rooks. And I had a bitch that was so insecure that she would give me shit for looking at other chicks when I didn't even motherfucking look. I had a bitch tell me I just run game and I really don't know how to love. I had a bitch that every night she was in the VIP of somebody's club. I knew a bitch that thought I was a broke nigga because my shit wasn't sitting on dubs. And I had a nympho bitch that every day and night that's all she ever wanted to do was fuck. I had a bitch tell me, I had a bitch that really believed like all men were dogs and niggas are all one and the same. I had a bitch that fuck with any nigga as long as he was spending some change. I had a bitch that tried to control me, shit, and keep me on the chain. Man, I had a bitch that lied so much I don't even know her real name. I had a Jamaican bitch, yo, check this out. I had this Jamaican bitch tell me, she said, Timothy, you ain't shit, nigga. She said, Timothy, you ain't shit, nigga. I bid you farewell. I had a bitch that swore up and down and I only wanted her to fail. I had a bitch quit fucking with me because they didn't go down and kiss her tail. But it's kind of funny how all the bitches still only get my motherfucking voicemail. Because when I get a bitch, I got a bitch. And I ain't answering.
Okay.
I'm vulnerable.
Alright, give it up for Tim. Give it up for Tim. He came up to this motherfucker with a poem that was like a comedy show. Okay, period. Alright, so we got our next poet. I'm excited. So this ain't the feature poet. I'm excited for the feature poet too. No telling what he gonna talk about. But I'm excited for the feature poet. But we got this next poet. He been running the show in the back, doing his thing, keeping his hat on with his head down. So he finna come up on stage and lay it out, cause he ain't been up here in a while. Hey, I did a whole form. Did you hear it? Anyway, so our next poet is Dom, the other person who made all of this possible. Come on, Dom. Give all the love to Dom.
Yeah, thank y'all for being here. Give it up for Pat. I forget which year I met Pat, but she came around the IAMROOT events and the shows. We were at the Newton in Phoenix and Rebel Lounge, and I just thought she had some dopeness about her. The energy was infectious, but the storytelling with the poetry was amazing too. And I'm just all about like success stories, so I just love seeing her journey, her rise, and the success stories. And same for everybody on the team. So I've been a little MIA when it comes to performing poetry. I feel like God has been using me as a vessel to kind of put this platform on and make sure that artists out here have a place to get down and do their thing. So, but in all of that, I got to remember to hold myself down too and share what I got. So this piece is called Halfway Progress, and hope y'all enjoy it. I got my phone behind me in case the words slip me for some reason, but we should be locked in. I'm just here to make memories, taking the good with the bad. I'm blessed to have experienced this path. I mean, what more could I ask? Born into the struggle, I chase my dreams off premonition. Against the odds, I take the moment and use it as ammunition, because I find balance when the burdens hit. Taking steps to protect my sanity and finding time to spend leisurely, and for the days that I remiss, it's just a flip of the mindset or a change of environment. And a terrible fucking day can somehow become a little less terrible, because there's just as much to love as there is to hate in this world. And one of the luxuries of life is I get to control what I consume, and I get to decide where to direct my focus. So when trouble knocks at your door, how will you approach it? And it's probably true for us all that some days are better than others, and it be like that. Just a product of life. And sometimes I cry more than you think, and that's probably due to me being more present today than I ever used to be. Because I had the emotional intelligence of a child scorned, stuck in a survival mode that helped me navigate the outside, but in these times, I gotta survive differently. So I feel a sense of relief, knowing that I can just process and release instead of conceal and move on. But with that in mind, I'm still a work in progress, and I'm trusting God through the process. And I've hit a few walls, but yet and still, I ain't even close to being done yet. From the wins to the losses, life teaches us lessons we cannot evade. And in this space, I've endured the light, but even been burned by the shade. Because in a way, darkness looms in us all. Because in a way, darkness looms in us all. Just, let me grab it. Hold up.
All right, take your time. Yeah.
Just a dormant shadow. And we veer on the sides of caution and never fall victim to our own rage, because all is fair in love and war. And it's crazy how we love going to war with the same people we've gone to war for. And for me, just know it starts with love. The war can be found here. It's the love that leads me to truth. And there I can be rational about the things I conclude, like, was the cause of our demise really me, love? Or was it you? The other night I asked Google what's the definition of abuse, because I was already a grown man when I found out that grown men could be emotionally abused. I guess I thought we just got over shit. But with that in mind, I'm still a work in progress. And I trust in God through the process, and it's not perfect, but no one said it would be. So I'm trying to leave it better for the ones looking up, but I cannot be a well while holding an empty cup. I gotta show up for myself and know that I'm truly enough. So I know it's redundant, but I'm making progress. Trusting God through the process. Walking by faith and aided by luck, knowing that one day my time on this earth will be up. But I'm just hoping that I feel fulfilled in the work I've done, just praying to the Lord above, hoping that was enough. Because again, I'm making progress, and this is love. That's that peace. Thank you. Appreciate the love. My wife already know I'm about to be hard on myself for that little moment I had right there. But, thank y'all for receiving that, man. I'm super excited to have the Poets Corner going on. Super excited to have Rick. When I first ran into him, he came to our show at Tap That downtown we had on October 4th. And he was like, man, I really want to. First when I ran into him, he's like, man, you got any poets coming up? Like, I want to see some poetry, And that kind of made me smile more so because that's kind of how we got our start. For IAMROOT, it was hard for us to book spaces and book shows. So we honestly led with that because we would do this thing where we play hip hop music and spaces would say, hey, you got a DJ? Are you guys playing hip hop? Oh, no, we don't want you, to come through to our space. So we used to lead with, hey, it's neo soul, it's poetry, it's, when we get in there, we play what we play, but, just spaces that didn't really welcome us, it was kind of hard to get in. So thank you, Rick, man, for being a space out here. We can play a little ping pong or something, pass it back to Pat, because she got a poem to grace us with too. So all that energy, I'm not as spunky and charismatic as Pat, but I need the hands clapping too for her, because artist that came into town last night, so she on a high. So if we can keep that high going for her, that'll be amazing. Thank you.
Let's go, Pat.
It was me. I told i-Dee, I was like, we got another poet going before you, so it's me. I was just gonna host, but it's me. All right, so. Because I want to hurry up and hear i-Dee. This poem is titled, No Limit. Y'all remember that slang word, cop? An association of the negative connotation of a person of duty serving their community? I remember that word, cop. That word being used for something new you bought, but also used for straight jacket uniforms who shoot without getting shot, cop. Just don't sound the same no more. It's like the vulgarity poisons your tongue, like those fingers do those guns, like that mindset do those ones who ignore the difference between criminal and innocent. All drugged out on coke and Ritalin. Slave masters with the new aim. Whips turn to guns, but blood still reign the same. How unusual. A kind like this. To have such authority, but not no limit. To kill, but not be killers. The clan. Oops, excuse me. A group. So embellished that even that lie sound like truth when you tell it. Sirens that piss the ears when it rings. Ringing the nerves, dancing like loose puppet strings. They find joy in trauma. Like they cracker-ass daddy and mama. Constant repeating history, they are only just a theory, a concept yet not proof, but only they get that story misconstrued. History books being the prime example of the watered-down truth. With basic learning, always skipping over the Mississippi burning. Nervous, I'll get lynched. Even after a bill was sent. 400 years and counting of it. It's funny how scary the devil gets when it comes to God's kids. I shot him because he was frightening. 12 years old ain't even learn how to drive yet? How America in trillions of debt, but funding the feds that's killing the people that's making their bread. You wanna laugh? Check the Twitter thread of your kind under a video of a child that's black being snatched up from behind by an officer, clearly not his father, and his parents are not present. Oh. Y'all ask why we're not happy, but we'll name a street after a man y'all killed instead of handing out reparations. Small considerations, big corporations taking donations off the pain of my ancestors. Oh, how clever. How we built the table but was put under it, made the road but couldn't travel it, taught y'all how to wipe y'all asses but we're called savages. Right. I bet you couldn't even imagine it. Too hard for your privilege to bear it. Seized, terrorized, tortured, beaten, bruised, and battered, then later being told, none of that matters. All lives matter. Black is just a color. 1960 was centuries ago. Can't you tell by the black and white photos we show? No trick. Because the stories switch when you can use Pixar or Canva. My mama was born in 1960, which is still very young. And in 2001, another story went unsung. A black man was set on fire for being with a white woman. The audacity never ceases to amaze me. How your bright white curtain is only see-through for unborn babies, but can't understand the crime of killing a black child. A purpose already set on track. You may not understand this lingo, but bitch, that's whack. Come on. All lives matter. Tell a black body on the news. And y'all won't remember their names because there's too many to choose, but that's how it goes when you put slave watchers in the straight jacket uniform type suits, right, holding up a gun, always looking to shoot. Thank you. Yeah. And I'm gonna hop back on my host mic. Thank y'all for that. Appreciate y'all. Okay, so I already had said his name, but I gotta do a little introduction for my boy, for my mans, you feel me? So this man is a cold poet. Okay, he a funny poet. He been on stages such as IAMROOT stage. He has been on Poetic Soul. He has been writing for years. I want y'all to give it up for i-Dee. Give it up. Give it up for i-Dee.
Cool. How y'all doing?
Right. Yes.
Hey man, I'm feeling real good. I hope y'all feeling real good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My birthday was last week, and this is like the last day of Scorpio season. So you know what I'm saying? And I just love there's a lot of talented musicians in here that I know. What's up, man? There's a bunch of talented musicians that I know, and it's just good to have a dope vibe with everybody in here and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just kind of high off the moment. You know, I got to be high off the moment because I'm trying to be sober for this presentation for y'all, so I can do the best that I can do. I'm gonna get a drink right after this. This is my newest piece. I've been real proud of this stuff I've been doing lately. I've been just kind of impressing myself. I feel like I've just been making the best art this year, you know. It's just been a tough year in a lot of ways, like on some political type shit. Yeah. And I kind of, you know, I don't know how y'all coping with it, but like I always have to find my own kind of defense mechanism for all the, I don't know, conservative talking points that we're attacked with on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? So this was kind of a piece to kind of arm myself, you know what I'm saying, for when those attacks come onto us, whether it's directly or indirectly. It's called scapegoat, okay? Let me set the play. Paul would sit you on his lap and he would say, once upon a time, America was great. Blacks and browns knew their place, did exactly what you say. You could even slap your wife in the face, only when she didn't behave the way she was supposed to, son. This is back in the good old days when we controlled all the resources instead of just most of them, because God gave them to us to exploit how we see fit, we, the chosen people. So we're destined to succeed quick. The time's passed, and shit's going a little different. Because you don't live like the people on Full House or Friends live. What happened to the pensions and the white picket fences? Minimum wage used to earn a man a pricey set of keys, support a house of 3, but this ain't the 1970s, and you sliding down the backside of middle class just isn't good when pills hit the burbs just as hard as crack hit the hood, and shit's getting harder. The cost of living's heightened. The news is growing even more darker and divisive. You're frightened. It's getting hard to even hide it. Taking pawpaws loans to keep your accounts from out the minus. And your girl's talking back, the relationship won't last because she's nothing like how Meemaw was back in the past. So now you're feeling like the game's over. The American dream will wake you up with a hangover. Got you contemplating why you're not dominating. I mean, it's your manifest destiny. That's what God's been saying. So what's wrong? What's changed? Who's at fault? Who's to blame? Then you turn into Ben Stiller off that Fat Camp movie Heavyweights. How you doing, little Tony? Bad, because everything's falling apart and there's nothing I can do about it. It's not your fault. I know it's not my fault, but if it's not my fault, then whose fault is it? It's their fault. It's their fault. It's their fault. You have failed. Now you shall pay. It's a feminist organization while my girl won't behave, and the idea of her leaving me is just one NFL player away. Plus I'm underpaid. Jobs, slim pickings. There's mobs of competition. DEI qualifies the incompetent for my position. Plus there's criminal immigrants with fentanyl who intentionally downgrade my culture with their inferior cultures and values. Let's get rid of them. They're eating cats and dogs. BLM is looting, destroying cars. They hate our beliefs. They tarnish the language that we speak. And they exploit a system that was solely meant for me. And I'd be like, wait. Because all I heard from you is they. So you've done nothing to contribute to your life being so lame? You say we outlaws. You say I'm a thief. But where's the Christmas dinner for the people on relief? See, I am not asleep. That's all it means when they say woke. I'm aware that you ain't where you want to be, and I'll be damned if I'm your scapegoat. It ain't me, babe. Nah, it ain't me. See, I'll be so annoyed when you sound like an entitled man-child who hoards his toys. Shit is hard for us all. But don't mention me and try to start a beef in this cutthroat society with phenomenal marketing. You fell for the promo. Just admit you didn't play. Shit's alright, but I don't know if it's ever been great. And if there was ever a day you could really hear me, I hope it's on this part. Because I could better explain the reasons why you're pissed off, and it isn't my fault. It isn't my fault that you wallow in mediocrity, socialize awkwardly, low chance to procreate probably, because instead of giving her compliments, you want to complain about how immigrants is ruining the economy. You know more about what you hate than what you love, and that's what bothers me. So should I say sorry? For your lack of belonging and human bonding, your inability to grow and keep evolving? If you're not adapting, you're dying. You should at least be trying to understand the perspective of your fellow man. See, I get it. How equality can feel like a punishment when you come from privilege, so you're mad. Mad at immigration, mad at diversification, mad at education, but really, you're just mad. That's a common denomination. You take your complaints to Thanksgiving, nobody's really fucking with it. You feel unheard, so you plaster your opinion all over your car with them bumper stickers. You isolate to the point your brain is Andrew Tate bait to indoctrinate. You're mad at me? Because folks want to think critically about race? All I've done is get off of work to laugh at a podcast with Kim and Mace. You are in your own way. If you think your problems go away once we go away, why not just move? to Arkansas, Wyoming, Maine, or some other place no one gives a fuck about, but you know what remains the same? You falling short, and it's a shame, because there'll be no sports team athletes you can blame that ran your girl away. See, I pity you. Many a poet can articulate how your hatred is killing us, but did you know that it's killing you? That spoon-fed sickness in your heart? Where your position in life is everyone else's fault? Eluding your own self-improvement? Thinking about me instead of seizing opportunities honestly sounds like how a loser thinks. So I can't help but feel bad. Because that false sense of superiority is all you've ever had, and it's sad. Go touch some grass. Hug a tree. Whatever gets your motherfucking mind off of me. Do some fitness. Maybe stop voting against your own interests. Dance with a stranger. Study what makes you happy instead of what feeds your anger, and maybe one day you won't be such a hater.
Say that.
But if I'm being honest, I don't think you could ever stop it. But I am not your scapegoat. So keep your problems in your pocket. Scapegoat. Yeah, man, so anytime they try to project on some of that to y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all can take little pieces of it and just bite their head off, because that's what I do. I'm ready. It be in the chamber when I start hearing them Fox News talking points and shit. I'll be like, I can't wait till you say something to me so I can tell you something. They know. People at the job, they be like, don't talk to him about that. Don't. Leave him alone. Let him walk. It's coming. So, you know, it's cool. But, yeah, man, folks got to do better. Folks got to do better. But at the same time, I can't always project to other people, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to hold my own people accountable for our own things. So it's like what's going on in this country where they attack the group of people who are the least organized and have the least media and the least outlets to get their message to defend whatever the government is saying. This is a practice that happens in all countries all over the world. It's not just with us, it's not just here, it's everywhere, you know? So we have to step up our shit so that we're not the people who don't have the media, who don't have the unity, who don't have the voice to defend ourselves. Because this is just a formula that they do in all countries. Whatever the smallest group, disorganized and can't say nothing, they're gonna attack them and scapegoat them all the time. So we have to do better for ourselves too. And this piece kind of goes into more of that self-awareness and that self-care that we need to do. NLETHT is a way shorter title than what I say all the time anyway, but I'm starting off as the same thing. Here we go. Niggas love everything that hate them.
Say that again.
Now, before I start venting, I would like to mention that I too am a victim to the symptoms of the sickness. Because I love hip hop at its essence, but yet, I wonder, are we the only people that be dancing to death? Like, we really party to it. The radio be like, blah, blah, blah. Even when we barbecuing. Like, let a nigga try me. I'ma get his whole motherfucking family. And I ain't playing with nobody. Fuck around and I'ma catch a body. The vibration is extra low, but it's catchy though. I don't know how the high it makes me feel may affect my soul, but shit. This shit we jam to, ride around and dance to. Other folks be like, wow, look how happy it makes them. Cause niggas love everything that hate them. Goodness gracious. Mobster movies, our favorite. Goodfellas, Casino, Sopranos, you name it. Remembering Godfather at the Five Family Banquet? Don Zulichi pitched an idea everybody seemed to be okay with. He said, I want to keep the drug game respectable. I don't want it sold near children. I don't want it sold near schools. That's an infamia. In my city, we will traffic through the dark people, the coloreds. They're animals anyway, so what if they lose their souls? Now that shit's foul, but I get it. The mob was preying on the desperate, but that's capitalism. They was hacking the system as a family, real hustlers. But that ain't enough to name my shit after them racist motherfuckers. Hollow the Don, Yo Gotti, Math Hoffa. Even Sauce Walker got an album called The Sauce Father. Because we pledge allegiance to the grind. Can't knock the hustle, even hustles that we ain't in. Or maybe because niggas love everything that hate them. Because wasn't nothing made for them? We get overcharged for Mercedes-Benz because it ain't supposed to match our shade of skin. This is stuff that you can look up. Ain't made of shit. Jay-Z promoted Cristal for free. And they told him that he should quit. Because they didn't want their product to be promoted by a person by the likes of him. Right. And are these the brands that we break the bank to get? That's right. That is crazy. That's like a group of people, right? Being denied entry to a club. Instead of just let them, they demand to be let in to spend money with people who don't even respect them. And that's crazy. Crazy as the prices of them Italian purses and wallets. I shouldn't even have to tell you. You see how they do their own black folks in soccer, but we don't really love soccer, so I'm gonna stop it. But they did Jim Jones dirty at the Gucci store in New York. Lupe and Pharrell get treated like literal niggers in Paris at Goyard. They even dissed Oprah at the Louis store in Rome, y'all. Lets you know how they really feel about us. And they ain't even a big deal without us. Either way, we rock they shit and make a big deal about it. It's like, we want to leave our neighborhoods, move to the Hamptons, with them big old windows and them ocean sea views. But do you think that those surrounding people will be happy to see you? And may the church say amen?
Amen.
Because niggas love everything that hate them. Because we shitted on Tidal when Jay-Z owned it. Robert Smith's way richer than Kanye West, but we don't know him. We'd rather you customize some forces instead of go design your own kicks. Right. I hope one day we learn to love ours on some J. Cole shit.
That's right.
That's a piece up there. I want to have some fun with this, but this is fun to me. It's kind of diabolical, but it's funny, man. You know, I really want there's a time where I really wanted to act. That's why I try to do so many impersonations in my work. I like trying to play characters and things like that. I think it's fun. But I always thought it'd be fun to be a bad guy, to play a bad guy. I always thought playing it because I don't feel like I'm too reckless or nothing like that. So when you see somebody who's just like Nino Brown, cancel that bitch. Like that shit is Nino Brown looked like the funnest character to play. I always wanted to play a villain. So this is my villain piece. This is me playing the villain. But understand that this is a caricature. This is not who I am. This is a positive piece if you really think about it. We can talk about it afterwards if y'all want to, you know what I mean? But this is a positive, pro-love piece. You just got to take it that way if you want, okay? It's a story, once upon a time, okay? All right. I'm the antagonist of the love triangle. I play the sly, snide, nice guy angle. My behavior is hater shit. I'll camp outside their relationship till one of them decides to abandon ship. I could be a personal trainer. Her best friend's older brother, the security guard at her favorite bar. But if he's real unlucky, I'm the work husband. Cause out of all types of haters, this guy's the worst of them. You don't think I exist? Please, bro. 40 hours a week? I see her more than he does. Now, we keep it discreet. We go out for lunch 3 times a week. We be going Dutch, but feel like dates to me. We got this innocent flirtation, nothing crazy, nothing that would put her relationship in danger, but the body language conversation be saying a little something flagrant. Now, she talks good about her man, but other times she be complaining. And I say, oh, that's a shame. You know, try to pretend to be engaged with what she's saying, but all I can really think about is how she's banging and how I could work my angle. Talking about, he don't pay her enough attention. So I compliment her new hairstyle, hoping that he didn't. I check in on her from time to time, hoping that he isn't. I will say anything appealing. He didn't post you on that picture? Girl, I will post you all the time. If you was my girl, you could go through my phone whenever you like. I'm nothing like him. I love washing dishes. I never pee on the rim. We could go on trips, vacations. Ignore Bay to play 2K? I don't even got a PlayStation. You see how there's no accountability required for any of the bullshit I'm saying? Well, okay then. And she's a good girl. I don't think she'll let me move on her, but I bet you she thought about it before. Because sometimes what's desired is what's yet to be explored. The grass is greener on the other side, and that's the side I'm on. And at the right angle, in the right light, oh my God, I could create the most alluring of facades because time won't let him hide his imperfections like I can mine. You already know who that man truly is. His strength, his character, his past mistakes and foolishness. You know, all that human shit, but you know how humans get. They fixate on the negative like that's all that could exist. And he's probably a decent cat. But I'm not about to tell her that. He probably just growing a little lax in his position, not as eager to please her. Meaning whatever he was doing to get her, he ain't been doing to keep her. But that is not my business. She is not my lover. You might as well call her Billie Jean. I just want to sample the goods like a J Dilla B. And I know that she can grow both fed up and develop an appetite to grab a bite of forbidden fruit that she forgot to ask if ripe. To take her from her man would make me feel so masculine inside, but to have her all the time, maybe, maybe not. I'll wait until after to decide. Work husband. I can put attention in the room when I do that. Boy, that's big. I can feel the silence is strong with that one. You feel me? Dang, yeah, that's like I'm gonna try to give y'all a little, you know, think about it. It's a pro-love piece, though. You know what I'm saying? The idea is that, you know, the what it's never greener on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And not to fall to your temptations. You know what I'm saying? So I'm playing the villain to kind of have people gather their own conclusion about this kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, that's my shit. I'm i-Dee. You know what I'm saying? So like, hey, you know, if you want to follow me, I'm at i-Dee 602. Yeah, is that the time? That's our song? Oh no? Oh, okay. I thought you was cutting me off. I thought that was like the little hook. You know what I'm saying? That they do at the fucking Apollo.
Oh, no, that's Pleasure P, boyfriend number 2. I was just
yeah,
background music.
We don't promote that. That's not what we promote. We promote positive, loving things over here. You know? So we are hanging out. You know what I mean? I really like having more conversational pieces that we can talk about and connect with each other and things like that. I want to appreciate y'all. Because I know I came in here reeking, man. I got some weed. Z got some good weed from the thing, man. He just bugged some weed down. He gave it to me fresh off the tree. Fresh off the tree. I know I've been reeking in here. I'm embarrassed myself. I'm sorry, dog. I know you've been smelling me this whole time, dog. I'm sorry, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault, dog. It's society's fault, dog. Society did this to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm a victim, brother. All right, so let me just tell y'all about my pain and why I need these things. Hate's the new love, and knowledge, lame. Art is dead, so hip hop is the same. Turn on the TV and all the chicks is fake. No, for real. I mean, their lips is fake, their hips is fake, their chicks is fake. Like, literally, the chicks is fake. I'm like, damn. For the daughters fell victim to a system where the only role models is Sexy Red and Paris Hilton, GMOs in the food, chemtrails in the sky, like crimes against nature happening right before my eyes. The food ain't safe to eat and the air ain't safe to breathe. No wonder these babies is going crazy, won't be shit left when they're 18. And it gets more challenging. Don't get hurt. It costs a G to ride the ambulance, and the government try to keep more secrets than the Vatican. Why the fuck would I trust a politician when Judge Conahan is trading kids for cash to private prisons? Yo, I had to cop a gun, even though I don't believe in them, because evil does in an age where angels' wings get cut easy, bruh. heathenous. Even if you ain't into all that, horrendous laws passing, we be feeling all the drawbacks, but no one fucking cares. So I just be like, damn, that's crazy, dog, that's crazy. And I roll my problems up in a blunt full of straw, feeling like something's wrong. They say it's harder for a rich man to get into heaven. See, we chase bread, but we really have the legacy. They say it's harder for a rich man to get into heaven. See, we hate bread, but we need it for this legacy. So what would you do if them stores closed and your fam's fucking hungry? Stock up on rice and water while you're thinking about your money. I hate to say it, the odds ain't in your favor if you're melanated. The caste system's worldwide filled with hatred, but we just take it. We walk the Trail of Tears into Tuskegee experiments. They still call us niggers and they still call y'all Indians. Killers of indigenous, killers of the earth. It's them. It's me. It's him and her. It's the alarming ignorance, the disarming of citizens, the children's growing up with no innocence. Throw eugenics and it's venomous, but no one fucking cares. So I just be like, damn, that's crazy, man, that's crazy, that's wild. And I roll my problems up in the blunt, full of strong, feeling like something's wrong. I be trying to find the words to fit a sentence in a bar instead of being sentenced behind bars. Because I know what's real. I'm not an ignorer, conscious though a stoner, mourner for Christopher Dorner, Mike Brown. Shit's out of order because they shoot us and barely report it, even if recorded. So we don't talk to cops. We can't afford it because they kill us more than any Taliban holy war did. So fuck them house nigga twins. Their opinions and delusions. Any house nigga could point out problems with no solutions. The fuck we supposed to do then? Get green contacts like you and buy more slacks? Get our hair relaxed and hope when white folks see us, they're more relaxed. Maybe they won't even notice we black. Fuck that. I'm melanated like Egyptians, even though that's not how they are depicted in this Babylonian world that no one fucking cares. That's crazy, right? So I roll my problems up in a blunt full of strong, feeling like something's wrong. And that something's wrong, y'all. I'm kind of just winging it now, so I don't know how many times. I feel like, what, like one more? What you think? This one more? Hey, I feel like this is my set, but this is just gonna be an extra one. This is one of my favorite. I feel like it's one of my favorite. I don't feel like it's celebrated with everybody else that much, but it's the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? I got a fresh blunt to smoke after this.
I know that's right.
We just gonna go into this last piece. This is one of my favorites, man. It's never quite the same with the next person. The communication is always different. The ease, the persistence, the special ways we touch, taste, and see with our senses. Exploring the new lovers, like trying to create our own personal language in real time in hopes of sparking some good conversation, if you know what I'm saying. Combining unique auras like blending colors and the colors we can make. So if our antennas, or let's just say our sensories, are syncing in frequency, then there will be signals relayed, a give and take resembling the sun and the moon or the sand and the sea, a chemistry. And I have hopes to drown when the tide comes in. Water sign is a Scorpio. And you heard him say, amber is the color of your energy. I don't know about yours or mine, but if they combine, they'll be too intricate to describe in colors on a paintbrush, but let me try. She's the canvas, and since she's earth, I'll draw long strokes of winter green that instantly bloom into an electric purple in the same sequence as a time-lapse feature in your iPhone. I imagine her purple because it's vibrant yet feminine, and I'll add harsh but sweet blots of fiery cinnamon, and as we explore each other's vessels, the canvas will vanish as we start to orbit beyond planets, creating our own nebula that breathes like watching a blowfish on acid. Dazzling colors dance as the cinnamon browns waltz in the snow crab oranges, and the purples blossom in the solar yellows like viola flowers. The chemical reaction is like a genius alchemist conducting an experiment, which is pretty accurate to the experience, combining unique auras like blending colors and the colors we can make. That's it, I'm done.
give it up for i-Dee one more time, please. Thank you so much for coming up here, i-Dee. Thank y'all for being here for our featured artist. You did your thing. Listen, one time, let me tell y'all something about i-Dee. One time, me and this man was talking. I promise it ain't no crazy. Me and this man was talking to some other people, and he was like, yeah, we was at this toe-to-toe thing, and I heard Patricia, and like, you know what I'm saying? I had to go home and sharpen my pen. I'm sitting up here, I'm in the back listening to this thing, like, I'm finna go home and sharpen my pen. I love it. That was awesome. Thank you so much for blessing us with your words tonight. That was beautiful. And I want to thank y'all all for coming as well tonight, because y'all could have been anywhere. It's Friday. Y'all could have been anywhere. Y'all chose to be here with us, and we appreciate that. Poetry.Hype, IAMROOT, Coronado, we all appreciate y'all for being here tonight and celebrating with us, because this is our first The Poets Corner here at Coronado. So can we please give it up for that? This is our first, okay? Yes. And so if you don't know, you're finna know. First Fridays, we are at Chic Artistry. Third Fridays, we'll be here at Coronado. So if you are a poet and y'all came up in here, y'all got on this stage and y'all said, hey, yo, we trying to be on somebody's stage and I'm trying to be doing my pieces on somebody's stage. You got us twice a month. So you can't say you missed it. You got us twice a month. First Friday, third Fridays, all right? You got us downtown and you got us in Mesa, okay? So we are going to announce our raffle winners before we close out our night. The first winner is last name Campbell. All right. AJ, you are going to go right over there in Miss Stephanie, and you are going to collect your gifts. And then the next is last name Simone.
Seymour.
All right. Go ahead. You're going to go right over there to Miss Stephanie, and you can collect your win. Again, we thank y'all for coming out to the Poets Corner by Poetry.Hype, IAMROOT brand, and hosted by Coronado. Y'all go ahead, y'all have y'all great night. Please get home safely. And y'all have a good night. Clap for yourselves. Clap for yourselves. Clap, yeah. Don't be scared. Clap all night. Good job. All right. Good night, y'all.
Another good one.
That's why I'm sick with it. While I maintain this world of pain that I'm so defined like God. Can't say it, just tell me get along. Choose the use wrong. Fuck, relax. You already yes, got back to the T. That's right, I make it back to several days. While I'm in old dreams, giving down straw. Fuck all of y'all. Bounce my skate on 3.
We're always trying to get them followed. Go to Instagram first. Here's on
I'm done. Hey, you dope. I'm done. Hey, you dope.
Oh, I'm live, huh? Let me stop. Until next time. All right, live. We done. Ghetto church. That's funny.